Hey guys, so it's a brand new month. For some of you guys, it's a brand spanking new year. And for some of you guys in the UK, it's a scary time right now. You know, NI's gone up, wages have gone up, and some of your rates have gone up, and you're probably thinking, is it all worth it? Well, I want to give you some hope. So I want to share with you today some of our clients' wage percentages. We could show you more, but it would be unfair on them. But I'm going to share you a little block of what we actually do. So every single month we have a dashboard where we have weekly targets, we have weekly forecasts, we have monthlies, year on year, we have a year in a glance, and then we also have our monthly figures. And we track that and collect that on behalf of our clients for a reason to encourage them that sometimes when it's a tough month, they see how they aim for. And also the fact that we set them up with a 30% increase, which is 10% more than the VAT in the UK. And we do that because we want to get them close enough, if we possibly can, to like earning good money as a salon owner. And I think 5 and 10% doesn't cut it. So that's why we do a 30%. But I want to share with you today, if it's possible, like things that people say that's like it can't be done. You probably heard lots of rumors at the moment and lots of like noise out there that's saying that wage percentage is 60%. Well, for some people it may be, but for others it's not. And that wage percentage is a massive difference between like not making any money and making profit. You've got to remember that if some people believe that the norm, and they're saying it's the norm, is 60% is, you know, a wage percentage, anything less than that will go straight away into profit. So we love to sit around the 30%, 35% wage bill, which everyone kept saying to me, you can't do that, Richard. Well, I've had it all my salon life. I've sat there about 31 to 33%. And we coach salon owners. So at the moment we have 6 salon owners that have filled in their forms already. They have to fill their wage percentages in for me to sort of work out the calculation. So out of this 6, I'm going to share with you 4 that were really good. The first one I'm going to share with you, actually let me just share with you right now and get in there. So this one here, let me make me a bit smaller. This one is a salon owner that hasn't worked more than 2 hours a week on her business and fully managed and fully run alone. Now we set their target at 50%, and you can see our target was 48 for this particular salon owner, and hers is 48.93. So she's a little bit over where she needs to get to, but we're only 194 over, so that's not too bad. Let me share with you now another salon owner, and we'll dive into that one. So this is one we've set, again, a target of 50%, and you can see they're sitting there at 29.26. So this particular salon is getting close to 500,000 turnover, and that wages that she pays out is only 29%. So she's a little bit below than what we ask. So she is doing absolutely phenomenal right now. The reason that she has her wage percentage so low is that we've been working on a keep in touch strategy with this particular client. We've been sending emails out to try and get her clients to come in a little bit sooner. And you can't quite see on here, but one of the things that we do track is the fact that her clients now are coming about every 12 weeks, which is really good considering that the average out there in hairdressing is between 16 and 20. So we've been working on that now for about 6 months, and that's why her wage percentage is so low, is that we're packing her salon out, filling her white spaces with clients that are lapsed. Let's go and dive into the next one and see where this one's sitting at. So this is a more established business that's been around for a while, and this particular owner is off the floor and only works 2 days a week. So we've set her wage percentage at 40% because, you know, she doesn't actually she doesn't actually spend a lot of time in her business. You can see that she's had a massive month this month. For most of you, January was a good month, February was bad, and everything turned around again in March, which was fantastic. Her wage percentage is 36.38. She's a little bit down, actually 9% up where we expect her to be, which is fantastic. And you got to remember, if you work out your maths on here, and you can jot this down, you know, if your wage bill is 36%, and for most of you listening to this is probably going to be more like 56%, well, that means that's, you know, 20k per 100,000 turnover goes straight to profit. That's what this means in this particular salon owner. So she's sitting, I think, about 380 is where her salon sits. So she will be sitting better off than most. She'll have 65,000 more than other people whose wage percentage is through the roof. And that's the difference once you get other things in line. Let me just jump into the last one and show you this one. Okay, and finally, the last one. So this particular person, we set their wage at 35%. They have a couple of apprentices, and we came in at 33% this month. Now, we only have 5-6 people that have filled their wage percentage in with us right now, because we're only literally, the start of April. And you can see that there's a pattern appearing that a lot of these have way below 50%. Some of them down to that 30% mark, which we think is the sweet place to be. Now, a lot of people out there believe we can't get that low. Well, we're showing you proof right now. What we're actually showing you is a snippet of SAM, and SAM is a machine that we built for salon owners to help them manage their businesses. And here is a dashboard, and it's got a lot of things on here that we don't really or cannot show you outside of SAM. I decided to show this one piece here, this wage percentage, just to encourage you guys that are feeling a little bit tough because it's April. Maybe your wage percentage is a little bit high. And I want to just go through and talk about a few levers that we do and what you can do right now. So if your wage percentage is like exceptionally high and it's over that 50% mark, there's a good chance, by the way, the 50% means 2 times wage, so that's quite low. So what that means is we have to do something to get either more clients in the door, or get them to visit more often, or get them to spend more when they're in. So working on like your client journey, your 5 steps around your salon, working on your marketing and working on your keep in touch strategy is something that you should be working on every single week to make sure that your business is keep growing, and that means your percentage of your wage will come down and down and down. And that means that it will come down enough so you'll actually make some profit. Most people we speak to in the UK seem to think that VAT is the biggest problem that they face right now. Well, the biggest problem that most people face is their wage percentage is too high. That means that your staff are not as productive as they should be, and that could be your prices, that could be your timing, or that literally could be the fact that you don't have enough clients for them. So what you need to work out, first of all, is how to work out that wage percentage. So if you take your wages and divide it into your takings, that will give you that wage percentage as a decimal. And once you've got that, you'll have an idea of how busy you should be or how busy you are. And then you've got to work on your marketing and work on get your clients to return and work on your client journey to lift that average spend make sure your takings increase and your wage percentage comes down. It's definitely doable. Like, people out there are saying how doom and gloom it is, especially in the UK. These are UK salons that I showed you, and these salons are making profit, and good profit. So I wanted to share that with you, not to brag, but to share with you, to encourage you that it can be done right now. You just have to make sure things are in line and make sure that you actually work on your business. Guys, if you figure out that you don't know what to do, you're stuck, your wage percentage is too high, you know how to reach out to me, and then let's start a conversation and let's see if we can help you. Until then, we'll catch you soon. Bye for now.